Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Hive Summit edition here of Teacher's Table. I am really excited to be here with all of you gathered around the table and ready to learn together and grow together. I think this is going to be a great stretch here in the Hive Summit. We're going to be doing this every single morning for the 14 days, actually 15. I'm going to go to the 15th in terms of these, and I'm so excited to be here, and like I said, to gather around the table. I mean, Teacher's Table is about bringing people together. Hive Summit's about bringing people together to sort of learn and grow together. And what a great place to sort of pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, and sort of discuss education, things that are going on, and the things that we're learning and gathering here in the Hive Summit. So excited that you guys are here today. And so a little explanation here on the Teacher's Table. We've been doing the Teacher's Table now for, almost 5 months. And it was daily during the school year at the end there when we had that crazy end of the semester. And then we moved to our summer hours of Tuesday, Thursday, and now for the Hive Summit, we're going back to daily, and hopefully we're going to welcome some new people to the table and get some new people. Like, new people's great. I love new people. And so let's see who we have here today. Let's sound off here. We got Carrie's here. Awesome to have you back. Natalia made it. Great to see you. Kathy Sue made it. Let's see here. Dr. Harvest. I believe if I'm correct here, this is Mike, I think, is it? I could be wrong on that. But welcome to the Teacher's Table. Amanda made it. So glad that you're making it from Nashville. So excited about the Hive Summit. Thank you for that enthusiasm. It definitely fires me up for the day ahead here. Regina, happy to be here on a Saturday. That's different. I don't think we've had one on a Saturday. Adam Marino made it from Wisconsin. Excited to be here. Adam Marino is also a speaker at the Hive Summit, so excited to see his day coming up. And let's see here. Let's see. Nice to see you here, Allie. Good to have you back. Carmen, nice to see you. Texan in Morocco. That's awesome. I did a teaching abroad. I don't know if that's what you're doing. I shouldn't assume, but I did teaching abroad. It was my first teaching job in Milan, Italy. It was fantastic. So that's fantastic. If you're there, welcome. And let's see. Ooh, I got it right. That's awesome. I think, were you the one? I tweeted to somebody. They were the first one to tweet out about the Hive Summit, the actual session that they were watching. You were I think it was you that were the first. So makes sense that you're in Malaysia. You were sort of a little bit ahead of everybody. Awesome. All right, everybody. So thank you for making the Teacher's Table today. It is. I'm really excited. I mean, this is an exciting sort of conference, an exciting time that we have people coming together from around the globe. We're going to see new people in the Hive. We're going to learn all sorts of new ideas. But the thing for me that's so important about a conference is the coming together. So this year I was really excited to add to the Hive Summit, because this is new, to add these live streams in the morning, as well as some of the talkbacks that we're going to have. So if you can check out some of the Hive Summit calendar events. So here's the Hive Summit webpage here, and right away we have the calendar here. And if you see the calendar here, there's, well, one up top, there's some things that we have in the Hive that's kind of extra bonus material, if you will. We got the breakout. You could definitely check that out. We got some Busy Bee recipes. Definitely check those out. A passion of mine is food, and I love this idea of coming around the table, hence Teacher's Table. All my loves sort of come there. The conversation, the learning, the growing, as well as cooking and food, as well as playing games. So I absolutely love the whole idea of the table. Then we also have a little gaming possibility over this summit. And then down on the calendar, it really shows all the events for the day. So here we are at Teacher's Table. This Connect would take you straight to this video. And so we have those happening every day. And then some days we have talkbacks with some of the presenters. It's gonna be awesome. So hopefully you guys check all of those things out and really get involved in some of the options that are there. All right, let's see, I don't want to move too far ahead. Let's see, we have some other. Glad you're here. Good morning from Colorado. Welcome. I believe this is your first time at the Teacher's Table. And Jennifer Knox made it. Super excited to have you here. Deborah made it, and let's see. All right, so if we can learn a little bit of some etiquette as we move forward here. So what I want to say is, for those of you new to YouTube Live, for those of you new to sort of being on a chat here instead of like Twitter or something like that, is it helps me out in the conversation. It helps me out in the flow of all of this if you tag me at the front of your comment. That way I know it's directed at me. It's one I might want to bring up, that kind of thing. So when you're kind of answering a question or responding to something, that'd be awesome if you sort of tag me, because then I know it's part of my conversation as opposed to a side conversation, which I'm excited that you guys are having side conversations. That's what we're trying to do here. I want you guys learning and growing together. But when they're in response, if you could tag me, or if there's anything that you want me to know about, tag me in it. Even if it is a side conversation, if you think it works with what we're talking about, definitely share it. So that's one bit of etiquette there for the YouTube Live sort of community. The next thing that I wanted to sort of talk about is this idea of welcoming new members, right? We're here in the Hive. I feel like all of us educators are excited to be together. We're working hard. We're so dedicated for our students. Take a moment to be dedicated for each other. I mean, we really have to lean on each other every year. And this year is no different. Even though it is crazy different for many other reasons, it's no different in the fact that we need to lean on each other. So, support each other, welcome each other here, welcome each other online in terms of, using the hashtag Hive Summit. And then the last bit of etiquette is kind of a fun etiquette. Here on the Teacher's Table, we've kind of had a tradition where every day we set like goals. And if we hit our like goal, this is an example of us being present. You're here. So if you're showing us that you're here, you hit that like button. And if we hit our like goal, we have a little bit of a confetti party, a little dance party, if you will. And then we go about our business. But it's a celebration of the fact that we are here together. We're committed. We're present. We're focused. You didn't turn on the computer and then walk away. You're there. You're able to join in the conversation. You're able to join in the likes, those kind of things. And every day we may creep this up, challenge ourselves. I'm a bit of a gamification guy, so I may choose to sort of turn the dial up on it a little bit. We're starting here on 20 because it's 2020, and so I thought let's start on goals of 20. All right, so that's enough about the etiquette. Now let's see if we got some responses here. Let's see. Carmen says, I'm teaching in one of the American schools in Casablanca after 16 years of teaching in Dallas. That's awesome. I taught at the American School of Milan. Excellent community. I love American schools. For those of you that don't know about American schools, there's kind of two sort of lines of schools that Americans can kind of teach in typically. There's DoD schools, Department of Defense schools, and then there's what's typically called American schools or international schools, which are non-Department of Defense. So this would be like business people sending their kids there. So if you're a Japanese businessman and you find yourself in Milan, you're not going to send your kids to the local Italian school. So they've set up all of these schools. And so that's cool that you're at an American school as well. It's a neat community. Jason, I'm glad you're here. All right, let's see here. Monica made it. I got to give a huge shout out. Monica is a fantastic addition to the Hive Summit. Monica does our sketch notes, and she's amazing. And her work every year is amazing. She just pours her heart out right onto that page. I absolutely love it. So definitely check out all of her sketch notes throughout this event. All right, guys. Now let's turn towards some of the, I don't know, let's turn to what we usually talk about here. So Teacher's Table is about us. Yeah, it's about us connecting, and we've done that a little bit. But now then it's about some questions, and it's about some discussion. And so let's turn our attention that way a little bit. And my first question, sort of for all of us to sort of answer, and again, remember, if you could tag me, that would be awesome, is how many of you, if you could sort of sound off how many summits you've been to and what you have enjoyed in the past or what you're looking forward to. So you could just put like, this is year 1, I'm looking forward to X. This is year 3, I have loved whatever, X, Y, Z. I'd love to hear that sort of both parts. Let's get a little excited about what's ahead here. We're day 1 of the summit. So, and again, tag me, that would be awesome. For me, I can't believe we've made it to year 3. Hive Summit, I always wanted to do something like it, but I remember the first year I created it, I almost want to tell you it was created by accident. Can you believe that? I feel like I should save that story though. Let's see what you guys are saying in terms of liking Hive Summit. Monica, no problem. I love it. I mean, your sketch notes are beautiful. Let's see, Kathy Sue. I have been to 3 summits. You're like a lifer. That's amazing. I always take away points that I can use with new teachers. That's awesome that you turn around that knowledge and pour it right into some new teachers. This is the 3rd one for you. That is fantastic. I am so excited. Mike, if I can. As a fellow Mike, I actually go by Michael. So if I need to be corrected, you can correct me. Celia, I am so glad that you choosing to be a newbie here at the Hive Summit. There are so many great things to learn, so many people to learn from and with. So hopefully you're excited for that. Amanda, this summit is numero uno for me. I'm looking forward to being inspired and growing my PLN. Amanda is a fantastic educator, and she has been a part of the Teacher's Table since it started. So I hope you guys can all connect with Amanda. Thanks so much. Jennifer Knox, this is your first Hive Summit. I think you're going to really like this online learning. And again, there's plenty of extra things you guys can take advantage of. So hopefully you check that out. Mrs. Head, this is your first. I hope you enjoy the summit. Year 3 for Jennifer Ledford. Let's see what Adam says. This is my 3rd summit. I love the community and the events that build fellowship. Looking forward to game nights and Teacher's Table. Those are new additions, right, Adam? Like this year, I added these Teacher's Table every morning. We didn't have that before. I'm excited about those talkbacks with presenters like you, where the Teacher's Table community, the Hive community, has the ability to not only learn from your session, but then also have kind of a nice one-on-one chat with you. It's going to be awesome. Game nights, you know that I absolutely love that, so that's fantastic. Just a little point here. We're sitting at 20 is our like goal, and we're sitting at 18. We just need a few more smashes there. We can do it. We can do it. We can get our like goal. Regina, I attended 2 years ago and missed last summer. I just think it's a lot of bang for the buck, PD. That's awesome. I love that you see that. We hit our 20. That's fantastic. Let's do our confetti party. All right, so on the Teacher's Table, we reached our like goal. Again, this means that we're present, we're here together, and we're learning together, and I absolutely love it. Nice little congratulations to all of us that we have a little confetti party here early on. I dig it. All right, back to what we were talking about. What does Jason say? This will be my second time though, and I appreciate that it's digestible on my own time. Summers are deceptively busy. Isn't that so true? Like when you're going into a summer as a teacher, you feel like, oh, I'm gonna have so much time. I can finally get caught up. I can finally do X, Y, and Z. The reality is X takes a really long time and you don't get to Y and Z. And your summer fills up pretty fast. All right, Michael, I get that you're a Michael. You'll be a Michael now, anytime I refer to you. Let's see what Carmen says. This is my first summit. Even though I have followed your work for a while, I'm glad I had joined this one. Today's session was amazing. I agree. Dean did a fantastic job. Tomorrow on Teacher's Table, we're actually going to talk about Dean's session. We're going to process it a little bit together. If you've happen to watch it, that will be extra good for you, extra juicy. But if you haven't watched it, still come have the discussion, because it'll be nice, like preloading the content for you, as then when you watch it, more will stick. So either way, I think it's going to be a good chat. Let's see, Toby, welcome Toby. This is your third summit. Found the first one by accident and now make sure I'm on top of all of them. That's fantastic. Welcome to Teacher's Table. Hopefully you can join us more and more. Rebecca, this is your second summit. Loved last year. That's fantastic. Hamdi, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. Carrie, also a Teacher's Table veteran. Let's see what she says. This is my second summit, but I was able to watch the videos from the first year last year. I enjoyed that as well. Awesome. It is power-packed PD for sure. All right, so many great responses here. I love it. Thanks for those likes. Get those like goals up. I believe 36 is the high we've ever gotten on Teacher's Table. What does Natalia say? Natalia says, it's my third I found after reading your book, but I love the idea of online interaction of this year. I agree. This is just a nice new piece. Part of that's to do with some technology that we've all become more accustomed to. I didn't really know how to live stream. I learned how to live stream kind of at the end of last year, and really put it into place this year. All right, so kind of the next question I have for you. So, in order to get something out of anything that we do, it's about opening our mind. We have to come with an open mind, right? If we're going to learn, some of these people are going to challenge our thinking a little bit. Some of them are going to push our thinking. Some of us agree with what they're saying, but that doesn't mean we always do what they're saying. So we're going to get pushed here, and we have to come with an open mind, hear that. But then additionally to that, I think if we really want to get something, we need to have some goals. So what are some of your goals here at the summit? And those goals could be professional development, like it could be the learning, right? You could have learning goals. It could be the networking. It could be that you want to meet other passionate, positive educators who are ready to sort of show up and be present in their learning and in their community to then better affect your classroom. That's huge. I mean, you follow these people here, you're going to be set for this school year for sure. So, you know, I always love that power of people coming together. So networking's big for me. I think I put it in yesterday's tweet message that, you know, take advantage of the fact this is an online conference. Connect with people. But to connect with people, that means you can't just lurk. You can't just read the hashtag Hive Summit. Go on there, post some of the things you're learning, share out the learning, follow the people. I think it's always amazing when I see people you know, in a chat that I've been in for a while, and then I click on their name and I'm like, what? I haven't followed them yet? Like, take the time to make sure you're following these wonderful educators. Discuss with them. I think it's super important. So you might have learning goals, you might have network goals, community goals, personal goals. Maybe you want to learn to cook. We even have that. You saw those Busy Bee recipes. Check those out. They are fantastic. I absolutely love them. But let's hear your goals for the summit. All right. Let's see what Jennifer says. I do feel that this Hive will be the best yet with the chances to collaborate. I so agree, right? It's that coming together. Thank you, Jennifer, for that. That's so true. Kathy Sue, my goal each year is to take one key point from each video that I can use with those new teachers. This mindset of like finding a pearl is so powerful. I think the reality is there is a pearl in just about everything in life, right? And if you want, you can kind of find it. But you do have to have that mindset. And you, Kathy Sue, are going into it with that mindset of, I'm going to find a pearl. What is it? Where is it? And maybe, I bet you, when you start to open your eyes to that, you might even find more than one pearl, right? That's fantastic. What's Monica's goal? My goal is learning, period. Done. Full stop. I don't know who or what I don't know. Love the discovery each year. That's so true. On Hive Summit, I do try to like have a wide range of speakers, whether that's their talents, whether that's how known they are, or whether that's their grade levels. Like, I really try to get a wide variety. Let's see what Jennifer Knox is. I'm looking forward to building my community of teacher friends in the Hive. Boom, right on. I'm right there with you. One of Mr. Matera's students joining us. Good morning, Ishan. Oh, I missed it. Ishan, if you're still here, welcome to the Hive. This is a teacher event, but you are most welcome to stay, as you are sort of the end product of everything we do, right, as educators. Ooh, Kathy Sue is going to sketch note each session. If you could share those sketch notes out on Hive Summit, the hashtag Hive Summit, as well as Hive Sketch. I love that. Regina, what does Regina say? Working to stay positive and making something positive out of our current circumstances. Love it. There's lots in the Hive that's going to talk about sort of our mindset and the mindset of our students and like our impact on that. So definitely continue to watch those. You're going to see a nice common thread with different takes. It's going to be awesome. Let's see. Amanda says, just started follow thread on Twitter. Let's build this PLN. I love it. Carrie says, my goal is to keep notes in my plan book so that I can refer back to them throughout the year. One of the things we added Hive Summit wise this year was with the PD certificates. On each session, you fill out some information, and one of the things you fill out is sort of a reflection piece. What were the pearls you got? And then what are your action steps? And when you print it off, it's 2 pages. So one page is sort of the certificate that you could give your district or hang up on the fridge because you're proud of yourself for the work you've done. But the second page is kind of what Carrie just said. Like, it's for you to keep. It's for you to look back throughout the year. Remember the pearls. Remember the action steps. So I would really strongly encourage you all to sort of work through those PD certificates, even if your district doesn't accept them. Ooh, Ishan's here. Welcome, Ishan. Let's see. Hamdi. Let's see. Networking is one of my goals. Engage with different teachers and their teaching skills, having conversations and collaborating. Well, welcome. I look forward to having you part of my PLN, and welcome to the table. You always have a seat here at Teacher's Table. Megan, welcome to Teacher's Table. Getting here late, but excited so that it all works itself out. Definitely, we got some great things coming in the Hive Summit. I'm looking forward to the learning and the networking. You got both. You are power packed, Carmen. I love it. All right. So my last sort of question is, for those of you who have sort of come, right? We have some newbies here. We have some people that have been here second year, third year. What's some advice that you would give to a newbie? What's advice you would say to somebody that's just starting Hive Summit? And while you guys sort of work on answering that, I'll answer it right now myself. The advice I'd give is take a moment, take a deep breath, be brave, and connect. I remember hearing about Twitter chats. This is like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, I don't know. Hearing about Twitter chats and kind of like, I don't get it. And part of that I don't get it was fear. It was fear to try. It was fear to figure it out. So you were like happy to bury your head in the sand a little bit. And then one night, I was at my computer, and it was MS Chat. I still remember this, middle school chat. Had tweeted out like, hey, 5 minutes from now, like MS Chat's happening. Great chat for you guys to get started with. So I was like, all right, let's see what this is all about. And I chose to join that chat, right? I just did it. And Hive Summit, you have opportunities to try new things. You have a teacher's table. You have a game night. You have a trivia night. You have these talkbacks. But take a deep breath. You have the hashtag Hive Summit itself. So just even tweeting out, for some of you, that's a new thing. And that's okay. That's great. But take that deep breath, sign up, and take that first step. That's my tip. Take advantage of some of these things. Try the game night. Even if you're like, I don't even know how it's going to work, I promise you it's going to work. Take a deep breath. Join. All right, let's see what the advice you guys laid out for our new teachers here at Hive Summit. Oh, Michael, you and I shared the exact same advice. Get involved and get engaged. I dig it. You said it obviously way more succinctly than I did. Nice. All right. Make sure you schedule your time. Block the time and put it on the family calendar so everyone knows you're busy during that time. So true, right? Like treat it like a conference. Like instead of like flying somewhere and being gone for 2 solid days, you're just going to need to take like an hour a day, hour and a half a day, whatever, if you choose to do some of the other events. Just block it out. And that's a good idea. And I think the moment you sort of apply something to the calendar, that becomes real, right? That becomes really real for people, for sure. That's awesome. Carrie, keep at it. Just tweet out some of your things. Use it a little bit like notes, right? So when you're listening to a session, just tweet out like, enjoying session with Dean, quote Dean or whatever, hashtag Hive Summit, put it out there. People then are going to start following you. People are going to like that. People are going to retweet it. You're doing a service when you sort of take that bit of notes, right? Step out into the unknown and discuss, connect with others, amazing educators. I'm telling you, Buzz Hive Masters here. That's fantastic advice. Take notes about how everything can apply to your class, your school, your situation, and then share those ideas with the Hive. Not only that, but you may want to pay extra attention because Buzz Hive Master is sort of the conductor, if you will, of our breakout. So definitely take some advice from that guy. Totally agree. This is the kindest, most generous edu Twitter community. Tweet at any of us. So true. So true. Ishan, what does Ishan say? Would you count these strange times as a great time to work on goals and find those pearls, especially since it would be good to adapt to multiple environments? Totally, right? Think about what I do in class, Ishan, right? Gamification is typically about intentionally producing like a roadblock for you guys to innovate around, for you guys to think around. And here life has handed us a huge roadblock, but we're learning from that roadblock. We're growing from that roadblock. We're building new skills from that roadblock. So this is a wonderful time to work on some of those professional as well as personal goals. Toby, what's Toby say? Reflect on each session and participate in the chats or breakout activities. I still have my sketch notes from year 1 and use them all the time as reminders of the awesome Hive Summit sessions. Thank you, Toby. That is awesome. I hope Monica's read that and heard that. Monica, right here. My advice is take notes, sketch notes even, wink, wink, and listen to the sessions more than once. Let them play while you do some housework so you can let it soak all in and follow. Love it. Mr. Matera, don't get overwhelmed with all that is out there. Take one thing, try it. It works, keep it. If not, you've learned something, so that's okay too. So true, right? Not every bit of advice fits every classroom. And I think sometimes we as presenters speak that way, but the reality is every classroom is such a unique sort of ecosystem, and some things are going to work, some things aren't, some things work better in combination, and you really got to try it, and you got to experiment a little bit in your classroom like that. Good point. These are some wonderful suggestions. See, Amanda Gray is super excited by all these suggestions. That's fantastic. We're helping out people. I dig. All right, everybody. I gotta tell you, I try to keep these morning teachers table to right around a half hour. I don't want to like have it go on too long. We're going to have lots of opportunities to connect. So I want to remind you that each day we're doing this in the morning. So we're going to have this 9 Eastern Standard Time every morning from the 1st through the 15th. And then you got to check that calendar. Whoop. Check this calendar for other like events. So for example, Dean Gainey is going to do a teacher's table talk back. He's going to be on here. It's going to be both of us, and we're going to be talking about his session, some of his ideas, what questions you guys have. Who knows where the conversation is going to go, but for example, that's going to happen 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 3rd. So check the calendar, make sure you do that. And I have one big request that I want to make to all of you, and that is, please, it's not too late to have people join the Hive. So I know you might have thought about sending something to your administrator or sending something to your friend. Like, do it. Take that time to send them to hivesummit.org, and they can sign up, and they will get access to all the videos that they missed. So I always make sure they get links to those. So you don't have to tweet them the link to the session. Just get them to hivesummit.org, have them sign up, and join the community. That would be a huge help if you did that. Continue to tweet out things, continue to share out, continue to come to these tables. I am so excited that we're here learning together. I gotta tell you, I truly do believe that we together can change the world. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. So everybody, let's be excited, let's be present, and let's be awesome.